Hi everyone, so welcome to my YouTube channel. This will be like my very first chess video on this channel, and it's just going to be me analyzing some of the games that I've played, usually just a game that I've played today. So on the day of recording, it will be a game that I've played during the day, and I just wanted to start this record, or yeah, just a record of myself playing and analyzing these chess games, since I think chess has become like a big part of my life now, having played it for like a few years. And it's I just wanted to create a record, a sort of playlist or history, so that I can look back and see like how I've developed as a player, and see my progress, track my progress, and hopefully share some of the insights that I've um, share some of my thought process throughout the game, so that maybe you as a fellow chess player can gain some insights. Yeah, so this is a game I played today, like actually I think just an hour before this recording, and it was such a nice game that I thought I want to record it and actually just start this start this idea that I've always had, which was to record videos of the games that I played and to share some analysis on it. So without further ado, let me just start analyzing. Yeah, so this game starts with I'm playing white, and I play this on lead chess. So this is what I usually play. I play 1b3, the Nimzowitch Larsen opening, and the moves start off with this d5 c5 by my opponent. And generally in this setup by black, what you usually want to do is you want to pin the knight. As you can see, he develops the knight very naturally. You want to put the knight behind c5 on c6 for black. So I do develop the bishop to b5, sorry, and if he plays bishop d7, not very good move. I think even though they say it's a book move, I think it's not. I think it's okay, but they could have played it a lot better. I'll show like some better way to play against it later. So of course you play f4 here. So f4, you're trying to take control over the e5 square. Opponent develops his other knight, normal development. And so he developed the bishop to d7 and then plays e6, and this kind of blocks the bishop in. And his idea is he wants to take back on c6 with his bishop, so that like the development makes sense. But for us, we continue our development, no issues here. And here I play d3. So the idea is that actually this bishop is forsaken already, and you don't mind losing the light square bishop in exchange for a tempo. So usually what happens is they'll try to either attack you with a6, queen b6, something, and only then will you trade. But the idea is that you just want to trade away the bishop and have like a gain of tempo. So like the worst thing that you could do is to trade the knight straight away, and that's why bishop d7 is not the best move, because the best move would have been something like without playing bishop d7, he continues development and castle, and do not play a6 or queen b6. And the idea is that he can actually reroute the knight some way, and my bishop will be kind of stranded and I'll have to retreat. But that's a bit high level. The idea is that I'm just gonna give up my bishop here, as long as he attacks it. So here I continue developing my other pieces. Plays h6. Not really a good move in this position, because it's creating a weakness on the king. It's creating a luft, but like it's just like not a very good move. It doesn't give progress, I feel, and it's creates a hook for the black king for me to attack possibly. And like when you play a move like h6, you're controlling a square like g5, but realistically my piece is not going there, because that just blocks potential like queen maneuver. So here I go queen e1, a classic idea in this system, where you want to move your queen from d1 to e1 and then to g3. So that's what I did. He played rook c8, normal move, queen g3. And here he plays d4 here, which is like a slight inaccuracy, as verified by game review. And we've all played like we both played like pretty inaccurately, but I think d4 here was pretty bad, because I don't think he's ready for the central push, And I think his idea was that he would attack the base of my pawn chain, and then f4 would fall. But even if I did lose a pawn here, it would actually open up the position such that I feel like I would have gotten counterplay enough to perhaps start a counter attack. So here I just took away the. I traded my bishop for his knight and take away a controller of d4. I wasn't scared of pawn takes e3 because I can take the bishop. If he takes, I can take, and the pawn is not promoting. Yeah, so he trades and I take the pawn. So apparently this is a mistake. I haven't looked through this, but it's apparently because opponent can play bishop takes f3, knight takes f3, and not here, but c takes d4, and I can't take this because there's this, or if I take this, what happens? Bishop c5, and I'm in a bit of trouble. I need to play c3. Yeah, okay, so I missed that, but it's a blitz game, it's understandable. He takes my pawn on f4, but that's not really a good pawn to win, I feel. And I played this move c5. So this was what I saw this whole time. The moment he played knight h5 is that if I go queen g4, my queen stares at g7, and there's always this idea of opening up the bishop and threatening checkmate. So he grabs the pawn, and I played d takes c5, attacking the bishop and also threatening checkmate. So I'm threatening two things at once. And so what I thought he'd play was like maybe knight e2 or something. I'm not sure why he should have played, but he played bishop takes c5, best move. And I thought, okay, I can play d4, but d4 closes my bishop, and I don't really want that, and he can just move back, and then my bishop is stuck here for a while. So I'm like, okay, I'll just move my king. And here, well, his knight is still hanging, so he has to do something about it. Either he defends, which he can't really do that, so he had to retreat his knight. And here I went knight e5, bringing my knight to the center, but it wasn't a very good move. I forgot that this move just blocks my bishop. Yeah, so when I played this move, I thought he couldn't take because he would get checkmated, but it just blocks my bishop. So yeah, that wasn't a very good move. So I took, and here he played f6. So I grabbed I grabbed the pawn on e6 instantly with check. Then I move my bishop back because you don't wanna get like yourself in some sort of skewer. So I just moved back. This took like no time at all for me. Then I moved my queen back to g4, and here already I was very like happy in my position because there are already like a lot of ideas of sacrificing. And then he played this move. Queen d5, and I was kind of surprised since this is not really a threat. He centralizes his queen, but like he blunts his own bishop's diagonal. Because really what he wants is this bishop to stare down this diagonal. So, and because of that, like before this, I can't really go with my knight. Because I go with my knight, he takes, and I lose like a crucial attacker, which is my knight. But here, I can jump in with my knight, and suddenly he's in a lot of trouble because the ideas to sacrifice are huge here. Like the sacrifices lurking around, and like it's very likely that he'll blunder here. And which he did. He played bishop d7, trying to attack my queen. And here I played the move queen g6, maintaining all the threats towards his king. And now like I'm gonna be sacrificing on f6 like with some piece. I'm not sure which piece. But depending on what move he was gonna play, there would be a sacrifice on f6 next. So here he played bishop d4. It's a good attempt to stop an attack by removing like a piece, since my bishop can't really participate now. But here I played knight takes f6. Brilliant move! I was so happy. Like I played it and I knew, okay, he's in a lot of trouble. Because first of all, when I play knight takes f6, it's threatening the queen, so he has to respond to it. And there's no easy way for him to dodge, because if he can't move his queen first of all, because this also threatens checkmate. So it's a brilliant move first of all, because it threatens both the queen and checkmate. So he has to respond to it, and the only way to respond to it is by playing g takes f6, which is what he played. Any other move would have lost if he tried this, you know, just rook takes. Rook takes was the second best. Queen takes, jack, and probably check. Okay, check, and probably, oh, rook f3 would have lost. King h8, and then rook f4. Well, what? Yeah, but he's in a lot of trouble here. And this move basically sealed the game, I think. Because from here on, he just couldn't keep it together. G takes f6. Then I play queen takes h6, because it's a free pawn and it comes to check. And the king can't really escape anywhere. There's no way for the black pieces to retreat and defend the king. So I played it. Check again. And then here, I played the next brilliant move of this game. Rook f4. Bringing another piece into the attack. And threatening checkmate in one, actually. So he has to respond to it, and I saw the move queen g5, and I thought like, okay, it'll just be balanced. I can take, and take a check, and after that I'm up like 2 pawns. It'll probably be easy. I have a huge time advantage. You can't really see it on this analysis board, but I had a pretty good time advantage here. And over here, my opponent was left with around like 30 seconds, and he just spent all his time trying to find a move to survive. But yeah, this game was really nice. My opponent had to defend against this huge attack. He only had queen g5 here. He played this move, rook e5, and you know, he ran out of time at this point. But yeah, the follow-up would be rook h4 check. You'll have to block, take, check here, and then take. Yeah, and this is hopeless. I'm coming in, and he's gonna be mated. Yeah, so this was a really good game. I think one of the better games I've played. And yeah, that's about it for this game. I think I played a pretty good game. Overall, a few inaccuracies in the opening. And the only big blunder I made was at this part where I played e takes d4. And it's a hard move to understand why I made a mistake, because it looks good. I'm gonna, you know, take a pawn in the middle and I'm not losing anything. But yeah, it's tough to see 95. I think it's quite hard to see 95 because this happens, and okay, knight dc4. Yeah, so this is quite hard to see, but that's something I can improve on. Otherwise, I think apart from that move, I don't really think I played them here. If he plays here, oh, he loses a piece. Sorry. G5. What? F5 and I lose my queen? Wow, that's crazy. Okay, yeah, this is why you need to analyze your games. There's some ridiculous sequences here. Knight takes f4. And apparently, it's -1. Apparently. Why? I have 2 pieces for the queen and I'm -1. Okay. I guess it's because he has a lot of weaknesses. Knight fe8. Knight fe5. Take. Oh. What's going on here? Oh. Wow, the engine finds some crazy line where apparently it's like a draw, even though I'm down a piece, even though I got 2 pieces for the queen. Okay, but you know, I think apart from that, I don't think I really played a big mistake here. Okay, this is another mistake, but it's not a game-ending. It's not a game-ending mistake. He played f6, and then from here on, his king just got too weak. And I think the biggest mistake my opponent made was this move queen d5. Here, once I played knight e4, there's just too many attackers on black's position. You know, there's no f5 because I just take the rook. And I mean, there's no f5 because I checkmate him, but still, yeah, a really good game. I'm just really proud of this. Back to back, brilliant. Knight takes f6. Amazing move attacking the queen and threatening checkmate. So he has to respond. He takes back. Take check. And then the next brilliant move to seal the game. Rook f4, ignoring the attack of my bishop. I was like, okay, what if I take the bishop and then I take with the rook, then he takes my rook, I can't do that. Then I was like, okay, I don't really have to take the bishop, and I just took my time. King is safe, there's no back rank, there's no back rank ideas from him, and if my rook comes in the game, he's just checkmated. So yeah, rook f4, 2 brilliance. So that's all for this game analysis. I hope you guys enjoyed this game that I played, and hopefully I'll record more videos in the future, so stay tuned for that.